Today I am going to be talking to you about Krakow, Poland, and I was blown away by Krakow, Poland, and I am joined by my firstborn baby who is willing to do this for me because every kid wants to be on their mom's YouTube channel, right? Of course.
Definitely.
The reason I have my son Isaiah with me is that he and I went to Krakow on a mother-son trip alone, and we were super impressed.
Not a very big city person, more into the nature, but this is definitely one of my most favorite cities I've ever been in.
Yeah, Krakow truly blew us away. Krakow had this really hip, young feel. There was an amazing, almost Portland-like coffee scene. So many cool coffee shops. The food was
amazing. Not have expected it from this.
Right. You don't go to like Krakow, Poland thinking, oh, I know what I'm going to want to do most is just eat. Like this is going to be a big foodie place. But it was.
It was amazing.
Michelin star chefs. And here is the most awesome part of all of it. The Airbnb, the restaurants, the food, so cheap, so inexpensive. We had fabulous meals that we could not believe how cheap they were from incredible chefs. And I got to introduce Isaiah to perogis.
Oh my gosh. Got to the point where I was having them for breakfast and dinner.
He ate his weight in pierogies.
Yeah.
Just get a pierogi while you're there for sure. There's even gluten-free pierogi options. I will be including in the description below options for places to eat, good coffee shops, and some gluten-free options that were awesome for me. Isaiah thankfully did not inherit my gluten allergy, but we both got to eat very, very well while we were there. So we are going to give you a few of our highlights, some places that we really enjoyed, and a few tips. Let's go. We stayed in an Airbnb, which was another one of those cities where the Airbnbs were beautiful, very inexpensive. We stayed right in Old Town. And we stayed really near Rynek Główny, which Rynek Główny is this really large square, absolutely gorgeous. All these shops around, different historic things right in that area. We had some great food right around there. Another huge highlight was Wawel Castle. We've both been to plenty of castles in Europe. Wawel Castle was just absolutely beautiful, and it's kind of right over this river, so these gorgeous
gives you some great views of just the city, of what's going on around you, and very, very beautiful place.
Lovely to walk around. We really enjoyed that. You definitely have to make your way over to the Jewish quarters, a very unique part of Krakow. There's a lot of history, obviously, there. Auschwitz is not too far. There's even a wall left up from the ghetto. There's a really cool food market called the Judah Food Market. We also made our way over to the Schindler factory. I really enjoyed Schindler factory. They had a lot of different setups where they were kind of recreating scenes. I found it really interesting, especially if you can't make it to Auschwitz. I definitely suggest that. Isaiah didn't love all the
it was definitely a very information-based museum, which isn't a bad thing. Like a lot of words to read, so it was good information. Just experiencing what the factory felt like, because obviously it's in the same building that it was, but it was still a very interesting place.
And we had watched Schindler's List right before that, so that was kind of a cool thing too. Our absolute favorite day trip was the Vizlinka salt mines. Isaiah was a little skeptical when I told him, "Oh yeah, we're going to salt mines."
I was not expecting the beauty of salt.
They have you descend, I don't even remember how many kilometers into the earth. These things have been around for hundreds of years. And it is massive. Like, they could only show us a small portion of it. You have to do a tour, which is awesome. You will see a cathedral literally carved out of salt. It is one of the most unique experiences that I've ever had. It took a couple of hours. We loved it. We didn't get bored. So that is a must do if you're going to Krakow. We also took a day trip over to Auschwitz. Now, obviously, I do a lot of family stuff. Auschwitz was intense, as you would expect. Very sobering. I actually got no footage there. It felt like holy ground, so I don't have footage of that. What I will say about Auschwitz is it wasn't simple to get to. We had to get on 2 different trains. It was a really full day trip. If I did it again, I would have actually found a hotel near Auschwitz to be able to see. We only got to go to Auschwitz 1, and we would have liked to see maybe
Auschwitz-Birkenau.
Yeah, I think that's called Auschwitz too. And I would suggest, if you're going to do it, to spend the night there. Also, get a taxi if you're doing the train in. Unless you were up for a super healthy walk, the train station does not go very near the camps at all. Be prepared how intense it will be. Be prepared that it really is a lot to get there. That would be my suggestion with Auschwitz. But we give Krakow 2 major thumbs up.
Definitely.
Like if people were to ask me top 5 cities in Europe, Krakow would absolutely be on there for me, which is not what I was expecting at all.
It was a great experience. I'm not a city person, like I said, but it was a great experience being in a city where it was like, well, when you felt at home, kind of like it felt a little bit homey.
It was very clean too.
Yeah.
It was very clean and well kept, and I was just blown away. So those are our suggestions. That was our time at Krakow. We hope you get something out of it. We hope Krakow gets onto your Europe city list, and we will see you here next time. Thank you. Have you subscribed to our channel yet? If not, go click that subscribe button and then comment and let us know that you're a new subscriber. Also, to all my viewers, the descriptions below these videos contain lists of the stuff that's in each of the videos to help you when you are planning your trip to that specific location, or links that you may need, and all kinds of other useful information. So don't forget to check out the description. Also, don't forget to like. And my teenage daughter will update me on how many views and subscribers I have. Gosh, I don't even know how many. That doesn't sound right. And I never know how to appropriately end these things.